Hey guys, welcome back. I have a tutorial for you today. This is a really simple, quick, everyday look, a nice little winged cat eye and some dark lips. Once you practice and you get going, you could bang this look out in just like 8 minutes. It's so simple, and it's one of my go-tos for when I want to put on some makeup but I don't want to get all crazy with eyeshadow and blush and contour and blah 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 blah. So it's really super simple. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, then give it a thumbs up, and you know, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I feel like I need to remind you guys before the tutorial to hit subscribe. Okay, whatever. If you want to see this look, then just keep watching. Okay guys, this look is really super simple. There's only a handful, maybe a little bit more than a handful, but a handful of products to do this look. Super easy. I've already got my foundation on. I'm using, what did I use? Let me show you guys. I use this. This is the new Fit Me. Well, it's not new, but it's new to me. The matte poreless Fit Me foundation. I'm wearing that all over my face. My color is 112. So I know sometimes you guys ask, so that's what it is. This is what I do when I'm not looking to spend a ton of time on my makeup. It's super easy, and it's just a nice little pinup look. Kind of. Well, it's my spin on the pinup look, but it's a great everyday makeup. So we're just going to prime our eyes using MAC Painterly. This is the primer I use every single day whenever I'm wearing eyeshadow. The only eyeshadow palette we're going to use today is the Naked Basics palette. I love using the Naked Basics palette when I want to do a nice simple look, nothing too fancy, but I want to contour my eye, give myself a little zhuzh. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to take the color Walk of Shame, which is the cream color in the palette. This is all matte shadows in this palette. And we're going to start by highlighting under the brow for this. You guys might see that my eyebrows look a little different in this video. I'm trying out some new brow products, and I actually used a chocolatey color instead of a taupe, so they might look a little bit more brownish red today. You guys have to give me your feedback. I'm not really sure how I feel about them yet. I think they might be like a little too red for my skin, but you have to definitely give me your feedback on that. The shape isn't all that different. Like, I might have gone like a little bit thinner than normal because I didn't just like overfill in my brows, which I do sometimes. Now taking a fluffy brush, this is just a Sigma E40. I don't mention it enough, but it's amazing. I'm going to take a Naked 2, which is this little taupey shade in the palette here, and we're going to just run that into the crease. We're just going for some very light shadowing. Not anything much. Now I'm going to take a Walk of Shame again, and we're going to put that on the lid. If you want to just put it all over the lid and then put the transition shade in, then you can. I just do it this way because I feel like this transition shade sticks better to my eye if I put it right directly on top of the primer. So it's just how I do it. You guys don't have to do it my way. I don't rule the world. Guys, that's it. That's all we're doing to our lids. We're not going crazy with the eyeshadow. I like keeping it nice and simple, just contoured, so it looks like your eyes have a little bit of something there, but not a ton. Right after we do the eyeliner, we're going to add a little bit more highlight, but not yet. So now we're going right into the eyeliner. We're going to do a nice wing. You can use any liquid liner that makes you feel comfortable. I'm using Eve Pearl today. Yeah, so I've been using this for a really long time. I'm comfortable with the control I have over this. It is a calligraphy tip pen, so you get a really simple, precise line, and I feel like doing winged eyeliner is really easy with these kinds of brushes. So now bringing your wing out is a personal choice, so go as far out as you want. I like to angle it up towards the end of the crease. See, like towards the end of the shadowing, ends about right there, and that's where I like to pull it, towards the end of my eyebrow. And when you feel comfortable with the length, you just stop. Just like that. And then I take it and pull it back. And then just fill it in. And that's it. That's how I do the wing liner, super easy. So now I'm going to go match the other eye. Okay, so now that both lids match, thank God, I'm gonna go in and tightline, because what happens when you have really light lashes, it looks funny, like this little gap of skin underneath the lashes, at the base of the lashes, kind of shows through, and it looks a little funny to me. So just take any pencil that sticks in your waterline. I'm actually testing out the Colourpop black pencil. It came in the new holiday collection. This is in the color Boostier, and I'm going to tightline, and that's just going to clean up that ridge. Once you're done tightlining, something you definitely want to do is go in with a clean, well, maybe I need a clean Q-tip. A clean Q-tip, and you want to run it on the lower lash line, because any oils you have there are going to transfer the black eyeliner onto the lower lash line. And you just want to kind of let it set for a second. Now it's time for mascara. You can use any mascara combination that you use. I'm going to be using my Clump Crusher and the Benefit Roller Lash combination, because this makes my lashes very fanned out and long and voluminous. So just go ahead and add any mascara that makes you happy. And now for the roller lash. Do you see the difference between this eye and this eye? It's like, hello roller lash, being awesome. If you get any mascara on the lower lash line, you can go ahead and take a Q-tip and dust that off once it's dry. I am not going for any mascara or anything like that on the lower lash line today. Why not? You can go for a flesh colored eyeliner in the lower waterline. However, if you're wearing eyeliner in the top waterline, sometimes when you blink it will transfer, and then I just don't want that. I don't want to deal with that, alright? Alright. For blush, we're going to keep it simple and pretty. This is Benefit Rockateur. I'm applying that with a stipple brush. Just want to keep it nice and neutrally. This is just a nice rosy tone. I really like this blush, but if you apply it lightly, it looks just like a natural flush on your skin. I really love this color. And now I'm going in with my ambient lighting palette from Hourglass. I'm going to start with, what is this, Dim Light. And we're going to set our under eye with that. Looking for a glowy look. And then I'm going in with Incandescent Light, which is the middle color. And we are going to highlight with that. Just for a little something something. This is still my favorite highlighting palette ever. So good. Just to add a little pop to the eyes, I'm going back in with a palette. I almost stabbed myself with this. And just like a little brush, and I'm taking Venus, which is the only shimmery kind of shade in this palette. It's got the slightest bit of iridescence to it. And I'm just highlighting the highest part of my arch up here, right under my arch. And then right in the tear duct. Okay, so for the lips today, I'm going to go for a darker color, a darker berry kind of brownish color. I'm going to start with Plum Lip Liner by NYX or NYX, depending on how you want to say it. Fill it in. And then I'm going in with LBB by Colourpop, which is one of their matte lippies. And that is the finished look. So this is what it looks like with a berry lip. Oh, hello voice. This is what it looks like with a berry lip. This look looks amazing with red as well. You can go with Ruby Woo by MAC or any red lipstick that tickles your fancy. I was feeling like a darker berry today though, so that's why I went with this color. This look is so simple. It's really great for work, just every day, going out for a drink with the ladies or the man, the mister, the missus, whatever. And it's a great look. I love it. This is one of my favorite go-to looks. Simple cat eye, nice dark eyeliner, and a dark lip. I love it. It's my favorite. Truth be told, this is my favorite look. It is my favorite look. I love it. If you guys recreate this look in any way, don't forget to tag me because I always love to see what you guys come up with based on tutorials that I post. It means the world to me that you guys like it enough to recreate it, if that makes any sense. Well, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up because then I know you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.